And boys, we're back here with another Madden video. Today, what I got for y'all is I want to go over my top 10 must-have cards in Madden 25. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now, before we go on ahead and get into the number 10 spot right here, I want to talk about a couple of things. First off, I am going to go ahead and not have a card over 1 million coins today because I'm sorry, it just gets really easy to be like, oh yeah, Tyreek Hill must have, Isaiah Palamal must have. Like, I think the cards that I'm going to say today still have like the value of Tyreek Hill, Palamal, and even like the Ghost of Mutt, which by the way, we're covering Ghost of Mutt and Zero Chill cards today, but it's just pretty easy to be like, oh yeah, Ed Reed for 3 mil. Now, would I pay 3 mil for Ed Reed? No. Would I pay 2 mil for Brock Bowers? No. Would I pay 2 mil for Myles Garrett? I would not right now. So yeah, I'm just going to keep it below 1 million coins. And also right here, I'm recording a little bit before the Ghost of Mutt Part 2 drop, which should be dropping Sunday. And I just want to talk about some cards that could be on the list after this drop. Courtesy of Mutt Leaks right here, I think Dion and Luke Kuechly are two cards to really look out for. But honestly, the number one card that I think could be potentially best quarterback, and we'll see if I'm right with that take or not, Drake May. Because like the other Ghost of Mutt cards we're going to cover, going to get those 2 buckets, and this should be a card that's mobile, decent release. Also, again, the 2 ability buckets. Drake May might be QB1 in the game. And also Tyler Nubin right here. My face can's blocking him. Could easily make this list as well. But all right, now we're going to get it started right here. And we're going to talk about Zero Chill first. My favorite Zero Chill cards that are actually affordable. And it's kind of funny how we did it. We usually do 5 offense, 5 defense. Today, we're going to do 5 Zero Chill, 5 Ghost of Mutt. And at our number 10 spot right here, I am going to have Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton, still one of the best pieces you can run in the secondary. This card is 6'4", so has crazy good height, 94 speed, 94 acceleration, and again, great man, great zone, and even trait-wise, big hitter, play ball and air aggressive. And the big thing on the card though is the fact that he gets that 0 AP bucket, which this is the main reason every card on the list today is making the list. I think it's mid zone or it's pick artist on this card. And what's awesome about Kyle Hamilton now is if you combo him with the Ghost of Mutts we're going to talk about, guess what? You can now run pick artist and mid zone for 2 AP, and I think that's actually not bad value, and I think he can play absolutely amazing with that stack right there. Hell, you can make it work even without the Ghost of Mutts giving him mid zone and pick artist. Yeah, Kyle Hamilton, I feel like he's an easy addition to the list, man. Tall piece in the secondary, amazing core ratings, and also crazy tall. At number 9 for me, I'm gonna have another affordable corner right here. I'm gonna go Patrick Surtain, currently going for around 550k. And this card, 6'2", 94 speed, 90 acceleration, and 94 man, 94 zone, 88 press on this card. Again, kind of shocked they did not give PS2 90 press. Like, what? Why does he not have 90 press? Anyway, play ball and air aggressive is nice. And like Kyle Hamilton, literally just want to echo the abilities right here. Again, it's mid zone, it's pick artist, maybe even flat zone if you play him in the slot. But the reason why Patrick Surtain, by the way, Patrick Surtain made the list. 550k. I don't hate that price. The prices that I'm not really in love with, Jalen Ramsey for 1.33 mil. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just rather run Pat Surtain. Is Ramsey like 700k better than PS2? I would say no. And same thing of like Isaiah Palamal, right? Like Isaiah Palamal is not going to be on the list. He's 2.35 mil. Do I think he's like almost 2 mil better than Kyle Hamilton? Hell no. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to do today. You might not like that. But yeah, now after that, at the number 8 spot right here, we're going to go ahead and have Devin Lloyd, one of the best coverage linebackers in the game. Card right here is a beast, man. 6'3", 235, 93 speed, 94 acceleration with 90 zone coverage. That's amazing. Also, the play ball and air balance as well. And this card for his abilities, what I really like on him is the fact that first off, linebackers getting lurk artist for 1. That's great. You could run lurk artist and mid zone knockout for 1 AP. Love that ability combo on Devin Lloyd, and I feel like this card plays absolutely elite. Now at number 7 right here, we are gonna have a Mary mix-up card. I'm gonna go with Gronk. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and have 3 linebackers today, and I think they're all just so good, man. This Gronk being 6'6", 93 speed, 91 acceleration with 90 zone, 90 man. Like, I feel like this card gets really sticky in coverage, and like I said with Devin Lloyd, the reason why I love the card, right? He can go ahead and get that mid zone knockout lurk artist combo for 1 AP. And I feel like that's just a great combo in the game to get. And again, I scrolled past the 0 AP bucket, but I think we're going to have 3 of the best coverage linebackers in the game in today's video going over these cards. Now, I do want to go ahead and give an honorable mention to like Julio Jones and like CeeDee Lamb. We just had 2 other receivers on the list, but at number 5 right here, our last like Zero Chill card is going to be Baker Mayfield, because Baker Mayfield for his price, I think he's currently QB2 in the game. I don't believe that Michael Vick is like 700k better than him. And also Peyton Manning is like, Peyton Manning versus Baker. Baker's a little bit cheaper right now as well. So like you can go either which way. Reason I'm going to try to sell you on Baker over Peyton. So Baker isn't as mobile as Vic, but he's still pretty mobile. Like 87 speed isn't bad. 94 throw power, 90s across the board for accuracy. This time though, one of the best, if not the best release in the game, 3/4 5. This right here is great release and it's unique to Baker Mayfield. And on top of that, Peyton does beat him with the abilities. However, I don't really think you need the abilities Peyton gets. Baker, you can go gunslinger, you could go set feed lead, you could go gift wrap if you want that. And you could surround him by 0 AP apprentices if you want Power Master. You can go gunslinger, master tactician, gift wrap 5 AP. Like I think that's the stack on Baker. And Peyton stack, you get like an additional velocity ability on top of that. Do you need it? You know, it's tough. Like I just think Baker is a little bit better value, so that's why I went Baker. But top 3 quarterbacks in the game: Baker, Peyton, Michael Vick. But again, don't be surprised if Drake May is better than this Baker Mayfield card. Now we're gonna go to number 5 right here, where we are just gonna be talking about some Ghost of Muck cards. And at number 5, I am gonna have Sean Alexander, and I do want to give another honorable mention to another Mary Mix-Up card. Cordell Stewart is right there for me, and Cordell Stewart is a little bit cheaper, but I think Sean Alexander makes such a difference because of the 0 AP ability he can get. I'll talk about it, but 5'11", 225, 95 speed, 98 acceleration on this card with 80 catching, 84 short route running, great break tackle, change of direction, juke, stiff arm, truck look fantastic, not too much, like doesn't have a good spin, but also this time Sean Alexander, this time these Ghost of Mutts get 2 0 AP abilities, and I think backfield mismatch for 0 is great, but what's fun about this card is the fact that you can play on balance. Like you don't need to be on conservative in my opinion. And because he can get tank for 0. And I think tank is maybe the best ability in the game for running back, because simply just bouncing off of hit sticks in this game, like so many times people are just going to go for hit sticks even if you have tank, because boom tech is really, really good. And the fact that you'll bounce off hit sticks, I really like the combo of tank and also jukebox. Like I like it, man. I think this card is a ton of fun, and he's probably the best running back that I've used. And you can, there's definitely some potential highlight plays with him as well. Really like the 0 AP tank, like the 0 AP jukebox. That's why he's making the list. And I think he may be worth the 200K more than Cordell Stewart. Now at number 4 right here, we are going to have Paul Krause. Paul Krause, 6'3", 200 pounds, 94 speed, 88 acceleration with great agility, great change of direction. This time 90 man, 90 zone. I wouldn't recommend pressing this card, but yeah, he also has a big hitter trait on yes, play ball and air aggressive, but the biggest thing on the card, okay, it's going to be the 2 0 AP buckets, which what I like the most is pick artist plus mid-zone knockout. I feel like mid-zone knockout covers a lot of ground, and you don't necessarily need deep out and mid-zone. I feel like mid-zone pick artist is like the stack that is nice to get on every single defender if you can get it, because you get the potential knockouts and then you also catch the interceptions. Like that stack a ton. I think that makes defense a lot better. And again, that's why Paul Krause is making the list, and that's why I like Ed Reed going for what's it called, like 3 mil. Like I'll just rock Paul Krause, you know. Now number 3 right here, and at number 2 we're gonna have back-to-back receivers. Keon Coleman and Calvin Johnson are both just monsters, man. Keon Coleman, tall receiver, 6'3", 94 speed, 97 acceleration with 90s across the board for route running, great change of direction as well. But Keon Coleman, why I love these receivers back to back. So first off, I think deep out elite is a cool ability to get for 0. The slot apprentice, outside apprentice if you're not running Hot Route Master or Master Tactician, I think those are cool. Even red zone threat can have its use, but like deep out elite is what I'd run right here, and he can go ahead and get the route tech for 0 AP, which is going to fry man coverage. Like whether you put him on posts, whether you put him on corners, gonna light up, gonna fry the man coverage. Love that ability on him, and just getting that for 0 AP, man, it's awesome. So that is why Keon Coleman and I mean, hell, even these, like even Calvin from a core rating standpoint, I think it would be on the list. Like Calvin is elite. 6'5", 236, 95 speed, 96 acceleration with 90 short, 90 medium, 95 deep. And this time as well, good impact blocking, so can slightly run block as well. And Calvin, I do think he's the best receiver in the game. It's like him and Keon Coleman, then everyone else. Out elite for 0. It's literally the same exact thing I just said. Like deep out elite, apprentice or red zone threat, and route tech 0 AP. That's why they're making the list. And finally, rounding out the video right here, final Ghost of Mutt we're gonna go over is Sean Taylor. This is a potential card you get from the solo challenges, and Sean T this time, max ratings right here at the 93, gonna be 6'2", 220, 95 speed, 96 acceleration. Like look at these movement stats for a linebacker. Absolutely crazy. Now he's not a pass rusher, of course, but some of the best pass coverage stats you'll see for a linebacker, best movement stats, and big hitter trait on yes, play ball and air aggressive. And of course, this time for the linebacker, he gets lurk artist and mid zone for 0 AP. And something else you could do too is, right, you could go mid mid-zone, flat zone for 0 with lurk artist for 1. I think that's cool, but all you need is really mid-zone, lurk artist for 0, and that's why Sean Taylor is making the list for me. So those were 10 of my favorite cards in this game that I am all aboard picking up on the squad. Love all these cards, man. So yeah, boys, I hope you guys did enjoy the YouTube video today, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Madden 25 Ultimate content just like this. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use these cards live on stream, I have been streaming on both YouTube and Twitch to watch on the YouTube. Make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.